What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the HTBPlays channel, and for the first time ever, man, I'm coming at you guys with a tutorial on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I guess you can't even really call it a tutorial, more a method, and to my knowledge, this is the best one you can currently use in the game. And the best part is I stumbled upon this while grinding out the story mode, so I was like, you know what, why not go ahead and help the rest of the community? Keep in mind, I'm very new to this community, so if this video is already out there for everybody else, that's great. If not, I'm glad I can help you guys out. As always, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Now, the best part about this method, guys, is you don't need the game fully completed. We all know once you complete the game, you start getting paid out more from opponents and stuff like that. In this case, you are going to need a few badges. You're going to need access to the VS Seeker, and also you likely want access to Heart Home City right here. You can see I have not completed the game. There's still so many things I need to unlock, but that doesn't matter. The reason you want to come to Heart Home City is because of this right here, Amity Square West Gate, where you can walk around with your Pokemon. Now, it's not so much about walking around with your Pokemon that's going to be the big deal. It's what you're able to find inside this park. Now, once you're inside the park, guys, what you want to do is you want to head east, man, all the way until you get to these steps. Then you want to head north, where you're going to be up here between two buildings. I believe it is on the left where I found it, but once you go inside here, located will be an amulet coin. And for those of you guys that have played Pokemon in the past or very recently, you know exactly what the amulet coin is going to do. And if you don't, that little item right there that looks like Meowth's forehead is gonna give you double the money if the Pokemon that is holding it was in that battle, and that is very important for this method. Now, once you've received the item, you want to make your way over to Celestic Town, and this is where the money making really begins. Now, one thing I do want to mention is you're going to need the HMD fog. It's going to be important for those of you guys that don't know where it is. It is going to be in the marsh where the 4th gym badge is. Once you can go ahead and clear that out, this is going to take us to the opponent that is going to pay us out a lot of money. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, the VS Seeker isn't something you have to look for. It's something you eventually stroll across with your storyline. Don will eventually give it to you. It's nothing to worry about, but the one thing to focus on is going to be these two people right here, these trainers. So what you want to do, you want to use your VS Seeker, and the best part is it's two of them. Whether only one of them or both of them go off, you will always be going into a double battle. In this case, the trainers are not ready, so what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way here, and honestly, an easier method is going on the bike, because you can just go on a straight path the whole time, and then you want to go all the way back. And what I like to do is go just back a little bit, because this doesn't fully equal 100 steps. And then you want to go all the way here, back down, and then use the item again. At some point, one of them is going to be ready, and once they are ready, you want to go into battle right away. Now, like I said, unlike some other double battles where you only end up facing one of them, in this case, no matter who is ready, you are always going to end up facing both of them. And what they have is, I believe, a level 27 Gyarados and a level 27 Raichu. Just letting you guys know in case you want to, you know, match the types correctly. In this case, I got my boy Luxray, and I've also got a Ralts that I'm trying to level up, so I'm just kind of throwing him in here while I show you guys the money making method. Now, from here, guys, things are pretty self-explanatory. If you're someone that wants to fly through these a bit quicker, you can turn animations off. That'll save you like a couple minutes if you're really trying to make the most out of your time. For me, it's really not that deep. It really only takes an hour before you can't make any more money in the game, because for those of you guys that don't know, money in this game peaks at $999,999. It's not the same as Sword and Shield, where you could go into the millions and make as much money as you wanted. It's very different in this case. See, this is kind of where I wish I had a faster Ralts. Obviously, you guys can use stronger Pokemon if you like, and honestly, it's better if you use a Pokemon that attacks two players at once. What I mean is like those area attacks, such as Air Cutter and stuff like that. The thing is, I'm not trying to level up those Pokemon just yet. In this case, we're gonna get this out of the way super quickly. I'm not really trying to show you guys the battle. I'm trying to show you guys the results. Now, if you've got two top tier Pokemon, this battle should take you 1 minute max, because realistically, Ralts should be one-hitting a Pikachu with the Psychic move, but unfortunately, he is a lower evolution, so until he evolves into Kirlia and eventually Gardevoir, it's going to be a bit slower. But in this case, you can see how much they're about to pay out once he's got his surprise face, $26,784 for winning one match. It is absolutely absolutely insane. And to show you guys just how crazy this can get, you can take a look at my trainer card right here. We got $263,000. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go for a full hour, and I'm gonna show you guys that I'm going to completely max out. We might even max out before the hour mark, in which case I gotta look out for, because at that point, then I'm going into battles for no reason. But once again, what you wanna do is get your bike, just go back and forth, go back on that rail just a little bit to make sure you get that 100 steps in. You want to go back down here, and once again, use that VS Seeker. If any of them is ready, again, the other one is ready. In this case, you'll go right back into another double battle if I can control my bike here. With this method, guys, if you consistently run into them every other time even, you could be making up to $26,000 every 2 minutes at the very worst. Now, obviously, you got to be flying through these battles, and like I said, if you turn off the animations, it can make things a little faster. But this is an insane money-making method, and I can't even imagine how much these guys are gonna pay out once you get into the post game. It's got to be something ridiculous. And just like that, in less than a minute, another $26,784. Now, if you really want to maximize what you're doing, I am kind of doing this, but also kind of not. You can see that I've got 2 item farmers. I call them the Pachirisus, and that's because they've got the pickup ability. After every battle they go into, there is a chance that they can pick up an item after that. The only reason I'm not filled with Pachirisus here is because I do want to evolve this Ghastly, and I'm also trying to evolve this Ponyta. But guys, this method is super easy. And like I said, if you got the Pachirisus on your team as well with that pickup ability, you can really get to making more money aside from just in battle. You can get some insane items that you would otherwise not be able to get, such as the Dawn Stone, the Dusk Stone, the Shiny Stone. Things can really get crazy with this method. Once again, I forgot to walk back just a little bit. Should be good now. And look at that, back to back to back, we can go into a battle once again. And just like that, man, another $26,784 for winning. Now, I do believe you can also do some decent EV training right here, but again, I'm not too familiar with the whole EV training and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna speak too much of it. But the best part here is, and Ralts did faint in the last battle here, is when you start to run low on PP points, I love that what they've implemented into the game with the remake is you have access to your box right away. So even if Ralts is gone, you can throw in another Pokemon that can get the job done, and you can just keep going, and you can, buy a few PP ups if you really need to. But Luxray, he's got Sparks, he's got a lot of Thunder moves, so really, I think I should be fine. But this method all around, guys, is really nice, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to time myself right now. I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take me to get to max money, and keep in mind, this is not me using Pokemon that can even one-hit kill, and yet, we're gonna get this done pretty quickly. Alright, so guys, we've been using this method for about 28 minutes and counting, and when we go ahead and take a look at the trainer card, guys, I'm at $746,000, which means I basically made $500,000 in not even half an hour. Keep in mind, this was with me switching out my Pokemon, evolving my Ralts into a Gardevoir, evolving Ghastly into a Haunter, all these different things in between, on top of sitting through all the animations with Luxray's Intimidate and Gyarados' Intimidate. So this is the best money-making strategy. Obviously, if you do the math and we kept going for another half hour, we would max out our money and then some. And then once you got all that money like that sitting in your bank and you're looking for somewhere to spend it, obviously you got to go ahead and head over to Veilstone City, where they got the biggest mall and the biggest variety for stuff to buy at the Pokemart. So downstairs here is where you can buy all your hyper potions and all your different balls if you want to. As you go upstairs and you're someone that, let's say, EV training your Pokemon, you can buy different proteins and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that's here or not. So look at how much protein you can buy after all the money you just made. Things can get very crazy for you once you've made this amount of money. And then when we go up yet another floor, that's where I believe you are able to buy TMs. When you go to the top, it's more passive ones. When you come down here, it's all the aggressive ones. So you can buy as many Fire Blasts as you really want. If I wanted 20 Blizzards, I could buy 135. So this really is a crazy money making strategy. It makes things very convenient. For me, the way I found this was I was just looking to make money so that I could buy Ultra Balls to catch the stupidly annoying Pokemon in the Grand Underground. And now that I'm sitting on 746,000, I should be able to buy Ultra Balls, Dive Balls. You can even buy a bunch of Super Repels and Max Repels if you're someone that's looking to shiny hunt with that Poke Radar. So a very, very convenient, very easy method right here, and hopefully it helped you guys out. I hope I explained all the details correctly. If I did miss out on anything, let me know in the comments. Keep in mind, this is my first tutorial on a Pokemon game ever. But with that being said, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. And for you new viewers, you know you got to hit that subscribe button and join us on our Pokemon journey amongst other games as we continue to grow this channel. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day and take care.